You love the feeling of being renewed. To protect the things most precious to you. To stay beautiful every single day. To breathe just like we do, because you are truly delicate. Protecting the ones who've been with us through the years. With Sayalac Care, the only wood coating that truly protects you. Sayalac Wood Coatings from JAT.
Welcome to Lmd Newsweek. I'm Ashwini Vethakan, and we begin with a roundup of local news. As of this week, the total number of COVID-19 infected patients in the island currently stands at 447,757, with the number of recoveries reaching 378,168. The number of deaths have now surpassed 9,000. A total of 1,136,780 citizens have been fully vaccinated within the first 2 days of this week, among which over 500,000 was accounted for on Tuesday. The epidemiology unit has declared that 559,638 and 511,142 persons were vaccinated on Monday and Tuesday respectively. 930,395 persons received the second dose of the Sinopharm vaccine, while 89,446 of them received the first dose. Additionally, 42,262 people were administered the second dose of the Moderna vaccine during the drive. The Cabinet of Ministers has given approval to issue a Gazette notification declaring teacher advisory and principal services a closed service. The relevant Gazette will come into effect before the 20th of November. The Cabinet has further agreed to provide an allowance of 5,000 rupees for the month of September and October, while the ongoing salary anomaly of teachers and principals is sorted out by the 2022 budget. The Environment Ministry has completed a new edition of the Red Data book on endangered fauna and flora in Sri Lanka, which is compiled every 5 years. The average Red Data book classification contains 9 segments that portray the level of extinction and endangerment risk faced by each species. We wrap up the local segment on a wholesome note. Sri Lanka witnessed its first ever birth of twin baby elephants born to the mother elephant Surangi at the Pinnawala Elephant Orphanage. Both the baby elephants are males. Moving on to business news, a business leader and former managing director and CEO of LOLC Holdings, Kapila Jayawardena, in an exclusive interview with LMD, noted that the country is on the path to recovery. According to him, there is excess liquidity in the banking sector, with the average amounting to more than 100 billion rupees over the last 12 months. Between December and January, excess liquidity in the banking system exceeded 200 billion rupees. However, he stated that banks are reluctant to lend because of the pandemic-related stressors. The Department of Census and Statistics revealed the Index of Industrial Production, or the IIP, for the second quarter of the year stood at 94.8. This was a year-on-year increase of 5.1% for June, while a 28.2% year-on-year increase was witnessed in the second quarter of the year. The parity between the US dollar and the Sri Lankan rupee on Friday stood at 207 rupees 34 cents, which is a decrease from where the rupee stood on Wednesday at 210 rupees. According to reports from the Colombo Stock Exchange, the All-Share Price Index, or ASPI, on Friday stood at 9,316.65. In the Journal of the National Construction Association of Sri Lanka, which is published by LMD Construct, the publication takes a look at the state of the construction industry and the sustainable practices the industry has adopted to engage in green construction. Experts in the field discuss burning topics such as green building materials, human capital shortages, the green rating system, technology innovation, and so on. We'll be back after a short break with the latest in global news.
Thank Thank you so much for all the support you gave me, guys.
Okay.
Today, I got promoted.
Those who spread goodness radiate happiness to everyone around them. Introducing LOLC Finance Credit Cards. Fuel the goodness in you.
Welcome back, and here's the latest in global news. As of this week, the number of global COVID-19 infected patients currently stands at 220 million, with the number of recoveries reaching 196 million, and the number of deaths have now surpassed 4.5 million. The price of Brent crude oil on Friday hovered between $72.72 and $73.21. Meanwhile, taking a look at the global calendar, the special events for the upcoming week are the Organic World Congress 2021, which is scheduled to be held from the 6th to the 10th in France, the Morocco general election that is to be held on the 8th, the virtual 8th South Asia Economic Policy Network Conference to be held on the 8th and 9th, and the virtual Investor Relations, Marketing and Communication Global Forum to be held on the 9th and 10th. And finally, the authorities in Cyprus are monitoring an oil slick that originated from a power plant on Syria's Mediterranean coast and could soon affect the island. Syrian state media disclosed that there has been a spill from the plant that is inside the Banias oil refinery. Satellite imagery showed that the spill spread north along the Syrian coast before moving westwards towards Cyprus, and it was expected to reach the Karpus Peninsula in the Turkish-controlled north. And that's all the news we have for you this week. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Thank you for watching, and stay safe.